10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round. Now relax.
Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes and get your head clear.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far? Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Look at his corner, look at his shoulder. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, bring that move.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Go back out there.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're thinking. Good job.
And then we go again. Right, let's go out.
And there's the bell for round 5. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That hook just can't find the target. He blocks that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Canelo, the pound-for-pound king. Canelo is down. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Let's see how the... Here we go in the 6th round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. It's just big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me that it's a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, off rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell her man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, let man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Down for the anarchy. Them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working down for the salary. Everyday in gym burning a calorie. Deep meditation man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peas with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson. What else can you say about this guy? Let's just cut right to the numbers. 147 pounds, 5'11", reach 72.4 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Here we go for round 1. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
And he caught him with a left hook. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Stay fit. Go back out there and win this round, right? Only one round, right? Don't be smart. Good work out there. The top's working nice. Oh, listen, you're smart when you go out there. Just take a round off and win the round on the job. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good. Get your mind back on the job. That's like too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. It's not even in your league.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
Get your mind back on the job. There's a god all
Smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Good work. Relax now, I don't want you to load up. Don't...
There's the bell for round 2. There's a counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. That left hook missed. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
Not a lot of punch output, thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
These two were made for each other. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That right hook catching air. I don't think hold it right there. Crawford is dazed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. Don't worry about that round. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try to do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Jab away. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That counter punch caught him clean. Lucky that hook didn't score. That right uppercut misses. Neither fighter willing to slow down. So close. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Nice round. Good round. I like that to happen. You were thinking, this is what we do. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Remember, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and mind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Come on, we're switching up. We're not complacent. This fight's not over yet. We gotta go back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart and backhand him. You've been coasting for this entire fight. If for one shot at a time, set him up, or you'll take him out. He's ready to go. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and the first smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Here we go to the 4th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
we both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. To get tactics, they know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This fight has a real good flow to it. Swing and a miss for that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
You're starting to make mistakes. And you go back out there and switch back.
You're timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few in the rail.
Come on, you're switching up. That complete.
Good work out there. The job's working nice.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just don't let him back into the fight. Great round. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't holding up.
Let's do it.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Carl, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Straight right. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Go back out.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Come back, and we'll go again. Right, let's go out there.
What you're doing, the gap's up there. Relax now. I don't want you to load up
and run around on the jab. And breathe when you step in the back, all right? good. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was.
See it and ride it out. Go up there and finish him.
You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch off. Get your
A few shots. Keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Buries up a little bit.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Good work out there. Back.
A straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
When you're taking out, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Come back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. You would think,
Man, you done all that work in camp. You gotta
good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defensive
for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's gonna be a tougher fight.
that jab. You're getting your time already. The right time's beautiful.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Stick him in the end of your jab, and then
You out. Great work. Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too.
Here comes round 7. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Back and forth they go. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, but look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't on the next one. Yeah?
You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Lee, come on, switch on. Get your boxer back together.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and ride it.
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
8th round. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Straight right just misses. Hook misses. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It was as close as we...
Skies and binoculars, 2 nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it.
just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise islands sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wangs on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, very beautifully, very rated. A little battle rise for you, little battle ride, really need, very beautifully, alliterated. What's up? Little battle rise for you. So come on through. The unamplified, fantasized land of the soon-to-be fans of the samurai. Smile wide, got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala, glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys, eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and staff. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and it's hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police. Crashed at a friend's flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep. Really need, you know what I'm saying? Very beautifully, very beautifully. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap for you. Really need, very beautifully, very alliterated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Come on through. I like to welcome everybody out. Yeah. To the samurai. To the samurai.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again.
So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
The Gypsy King.
This bout.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good enough. Good defense there to stop that hook. Well done with that counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Oh, do you believe it? Rocky Marciano is down!
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not going to get triggered.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. So it's plan B time after being knocked. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to this. I knocked somebody down like that round. Notice that coming out. He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Straight right just misses. Not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest. Did you see that? So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Swing and a miss with that hook. That left hook misses. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You'd like to see more jabs. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
He has got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Oh, do you believe it? Rocky Marciano is down! Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Excellent, that round. Good round. Feel good? Good, man. Good. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your butts back together. The shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried up. Keep your focus back and get it.
Here we go to the fourth round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then you get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself.
Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
There's always a way.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Both men step back for just a moment. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make them walk into a shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you think?
And down goes Fury. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to scoring. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Fury in that. This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round,
hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You gotta stick and move and use angles.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
Halfway through the round, I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Well, he is in big trouble. There's the bell to start round 7. Show us something, Rocky. How is this? Oh, wait a minute! Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? That was the. Oh, wait a minute! Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. And he misses with that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Down goes Fury.